Hello, my friends. Back at it. Here we are, still talking about Megillah Esther for a couple more days, then we'll move on to Passover, okay? But when we're talking about the Megillah, we were talking about different dilemmas that people had, and everybody suggested the dilemma of whether or not Esther should tell the king that she's Jewish. That's a big dilemma that we've seen a lot of times. But let's think of some of the other dilemmas that are in the story. I printed it out so I could see it again. I'm not going to make you do that, but I'm going to go through here and suggest some different dilemmas. Your job is, when I'm done, to choose one and explain to me why you've chosen that one, why you think that is a big, important dilemma, okay? So let's think of different dilemmas that were happening in this story. One dilemma, Vashti had a dilemma, right? Should she follow the king's orders? That was her dilemma. Let's talk about Mordecai. He had quite a few dilemmas, but the first one I can think of for him is, should he send Esther to go try to be queen? He didn't really have to. I mean, he had to, but he could have pretended he didn't know about it or something, right? So, should he send Esther? Let's think about the king. Does he have any dilemmas? Well, one dilemma that I know he had was, should he let Esther live? Should he let Esther live? Should he put down the scepter and let her live? He had to think. It might not have been a huge dilemma to him, but it was a dilemma, right? Should he let Esther live? What about Haman? Boo! Did Haman have any dilemmas? Something tells me he wasn't a deep thinker, right? That's how everyone seems to describe him, but I feel like he did have some dilemmas. Like, one dilemma was, should he ignore Mordecai not bowing, or should he do it? Should he insist that he bows? Maybe, should he ignore Mordecai? And you know what? There's more dilemmas, but here's my problem. I got my little tiny whiteboard, 1, 2, 3, 4. I was able to write 4 things. If you can think of a different dilemma, you can use the one that you think of. I just want you to choose one and explain why you think that is a super important dilemma. Because we're going to be talking about the one that you choose. So make sure it's one that you're interested in and one that you're willing to really think about, because that's going to be what tomorrow's going to be all about. So choose a dilemma, either one of the ones that I wrote, you know, Vashti's dilemma, or Mordecai's dilemma, or the king's dilemma, or Haman's dilemma, or a dilemma that you figure out all by yourself, and tell me why it's an important dilemma. That's your question. Choose one, tell me why you chose it. That's all. Hope you all are having a good day. We're having a great time here. Lila is now very interested in studying Megillah Esther, as you see. Talk to you later. See you next time.